First essential piece of equipment is your camera. Now, this is going to be old ground for some of you, but if you're new to live broadcasting, then the camera is one of the most important pieces of equipment that you can invest money in. Now, I've got to be honest here, you can use your internal camera, or you can spend a couple of $100, or you can spend a couple of $1,000. It's your choice. I am using a Logitech Brio today, along with the Logic Capture software, and obviously a green screen. But I started with the Logitech C920. In fact, as far as the Logitechs are concerned, I'm just going to go down my menu here. I put the menu to the agenda together as I thought of it, so it's a bit hit and miss. Logically, around about 70% of people who live broadcast use the C920 from Logitech. Then they progress to the C922, and then they progress to the Brio. Now, it's all about the quality of the picture. Now, up until a couple of months ago, it didn't matter. C920, absolutely brilliant. But now that we can go live in 1080p on Facebook and on YouTube, then a C922 or a Brio becomes an option. Now, a Brio can go out in 4K. Someday we'll be able to broadcast in 4K. At the moment we can't. The best we can hope for is 1080p. Now, what you want is a camera which is you're happy with how it looks. Now, if you go around and you watch other people's videos, if you see a good picture, a good quality picture, then ask them a question: which camera are you using? Yeah, and that's your market research. That way you can find out the cameras that people are using. As I say, I know from experience that most people who use the C920 go to the C922 and go to the Brio. Now, if you want an even better picture, then you would go for, I'll take that off for a moment because I'm not going to talk about those cameras. You'd go for a DSLR camera. Now, these are professional cameras. These are not video cameras. The 920, 22 and Brio are all designed to work with your PC or Mac and give you a video feed to go into Be Live or to go to Facebook or go to YouTube. DSLR has another job in life, but it can be used as your camera. And if you use a DSLR as your camera, then you have options. You can either, in addition to your camera, buy a hardware solution, which is CamLink, or you can go for a software solution, which is SparkoCam, or if you've got a Canon camera, they have a software solution which turns your Canon DSLR into a camera that you can use on Be Live. Now, all of those work. Be Live will see all of them. You don't need to do anything in Be Live. You just need to go, select your camera. The Canon will appear in the list. Your other DSLR cameras will appear in the list. SparkoCam will appear in the list as well. So there's nothing to be done in terms of you having to do any extra work. It is essentially just plug and play, either hardware or software. The other thing you want to do is, once you've got a camera, is get used to it. You do need to practice with a camera so you feel, I mean, I feel comfortable here. I mean, I'm just talking and chatting away and enjoying it and enjoying the comments that are coming in, hint. But you need to be comfortable on camera. You need to be comfortable with how you look. Again, I'm going to keep coming back to this. You are an essential part of any broadcast. We are. How we look on screen. I've got to tell you this. I've got a phone call late this week at 8:30 in the morning. It's a video call. And I know that at that particular moment in time, and hopefully Irene will forgive me, I'm going to be half asleep. And I would never broadcast when I was half asleep. I will broadcast when I'm awake. It helps to be awake when you're broadcasting, because when you're producing a show, so many things going on you want to keep control of. So I would never broadcast when tired. I would never drink and broadcast. That's not a good idea either. So you're only as good as your last video, and it's the presentation that you give on screen which is an important part of the setup. Let's go to the comments. And right, okay. If you've got comments, then please do make them. That's what makes the show go round. Okay. Now,